Well, hello everyone, and welcome to today's Awaken Your Inner Power. I'm Donna Ferguson, and I am the host of this weekly show. And again, I'm very excited to be here and share all the information with you today. And let's hope that we can truly awaken your inner power. Excuse me, please. On with the information. Sorry, I just saw a message came up, but it was not the one I wanted. So I'm not sure what's happened there. So yeah, we are really excited about being able to share all this information with you today. And if you're on the show today, please let me know where you're tuning in from and what you do for work, whether you work for yourself in a business or whether you work for somebody else, because we really want to awaken what's going on inside you and know that 2020 is a huge new beginning for everyone. We have, what do we have? We have a new year, we have a new decade, we have the end of a 38 cycle. I was reading this morning from a friend of mine who posts in a group that she runs, and you know, it's powerful. This is really going to set you up for next year. So what are you looking to achieve for 2020? And you know, if you've got goals out there, what are they? And just tell me, are you excited but also scared about achieving those goals? Because a little bit of fear in your goal creates the growth that you need to change the results that you're currently getting. So who have we got on the show today? Just scrolling down, I see that it has gone live, but I'm just not able to see anybody there. So let me know who's on, where you're tuning in from. Let's have a chat. I'm really loving that everybody is so interactive on this page when we do run our lives, and that's really fantastic. So you know, what are you looking to achieve? Ask some questions. What do you want? How are we going to make this happen for you? And let's look at everything that's going to occur for you and really work towards getting rid of some of this 38-year cycle stuff that's been going on for you all, and set upon a fantastic new rhythm for 2020. So whoops, I just enlarged my Facebook page and it's blurting out all this stuff at me. Nettie, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. As always, I get so much joy and so much pleasure out of being here, assisting everyone with their challenges, with their, you know, what it is that they are looking for and what they want to do in, you know, their life. And we look at how we're going to help you achieve all of that. Selena, welcome from the new UK. And a Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you. And a Merry Christmas to everyone. I have been sitting here playing Christmas carols. You know, I don't put all the Christmassy stuff on, but I just love Christmas. For me, Christmas is about family. It's all about sharing, giving. It's about love and joy and happiness. And, you know, we also have these feelings for those who are less fortunate than ourselves. And I'm so grateful that I am in a position where, you know, I can help those people that are less fortunate, because, you know, giving is all about Christmas for me as well. So welcome everyone. Kimberly, hello, watching from Taree. Oh, you're nursing. What a very special job. And this time of the year, I'm pretty sure you see some things that really are probably not that great, but I'm sure there's also some really happy endings. So such a mixed place for you to be. But what a great job. You know, you guys deserve millions of dollars for the work that you do. I know the government probably won't pay you that, but Colleen, hello, welcome to the show. Tanya, Good morning to you too, Jody from Adelaide. Welcome to the show. Merry Christmas to you too, Jody. Thank you so much for being here. Not feeling as Christmassy after losing. Colleen, I'm so sorry. That is a tough time, and I'm not sure how long ago that was, how recent it was, but we just have to work through that emotionally, releasing, and really looking at how we can move past that without losing everything that they were. And those very special memories that you have with your parents, and time is a big factor in grief, along with all those other progressive stages that you go through with grief as well. So my heart goes out to you, and I am sending you so much love that I hope that helps. And if everybody on this show can really send some love out to Colleen as well, just help her to move into a little bit of a nicer place, just even for a moment. So we love you, Colleen. Thank you so much for being here and sharing that. So everybody send her some love and some light and some blessings, and really help her to feel very special. So Nettie, my challenge is trying to get into the Christmas with a Grinch into house who doesn't want wow, a grouch. I think that's a grouch, is it? Yes. Oh dear. You know what? This is a funny story. My husband, every year he would say, "Oh, Christmas, and I'd say to him, I don't care. I'm going to enjoy Christmas. You're not going to spoil it. And you're having Christmas whether you want it or not, because I love Christmas. So that was, I used to say it every year. And this went on for probably 10 years or more. And we've been together 20 years, but we've been married 15, I think. 15 in February next year. And so, for 10 years, probably 12 years of that 15 years that we've been married, it just went on the same, damn Christmas. And I'd say, I've got to put out the Christmas tree, and we've got to, get the decorations, and want to do this. And he's probably calmed me down a little bit, which is great. But 3 years ago, I came home and the Christmas tree was up. And I'm like, what's going on? He goes, I just thought I'd do it. And you know what? He does it every year now. I don't have to ask. I don't have to say anything. He just goes and gets it, pops it up. This year he didn't put the decorations on, but he said, I'll put the star on the top because I'm so short. I couldn't reach it. So there's a story. There is hope, Nettie, that will change. And, really and truly, there's hope for all of us out there. So, keep trying. Kimberly Nursing. Yeah, great privilege. Absolutely. Amy, hello. Merry Christmas to you from the US. Thank you so much for being here, Amy. Leah, devastated about a situation. Okay, we're going to come back to that a little bit, Leah. I can see you've got some more comments there. Kimberly sending, great. Kimberly sending Colleen love. Colleen, thank you. Amy, love to, yes, absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Let's continue to send Colleen some love and some light and some blessings from all of my heart to all of yours, even the pieces that feel a bit broken. Leah, so hurt. I've lost so much. My heart is broken. Okay. Talk to me more about that, Leah. Not sure what it is that I'm picking. It's a relationship. If it's something else, please let me know, because I don't want to give you the wrong information. Nettie, my daughters were in awe of my sister's house all done up. The girls were told to not put up any decorations apart from a barely decorated tree. At least you have a tree. You know, there's always gratitude and positivity in everything. So, you know, gratitude that you're allowed, wrong word, don't like anybody being allowed to do things. But I do love the fact that he's in a position to go with the Christmas tree. Fantastic. You know, work on that. I don't know how many years you guys have been together, but there is hope for everyone. Just let's just continue on that journey. Leah, Colleen loved. Oh, beautiful, Leah. Thank you so much for sending her some love too. So, all right. You know, and we really want to awaken that inner power that you're holding within yourself and really starting to unfold all that is going to be for next year. You know, we are, for those who missed it, we are coming to the end of a 38-year cycle. We a friend of mine who does astrology and a whole heap of other stuff, she's amazing, is put a post up this morning. So it's the end of a 38-year-old cycle, the start of a new 38-year cycle. So what's your intention for your new cycle? We don't want to go through the same things time and time again. So how are we going to change what we're currently doing in order to receive different results? You know, this is huge. This is huge. Not blood relative, but been here for all their lives and loved it all. I'm still not sure what the issue is, Leah. Nettie, you're welcome. You're welcome. Bit of confusion about what you're putting up there, Leah. It's not clear. So if there's been a if a relationship has broken down with somebody that you've known all your life, perhaps, then, you know, I would say to you that if that's the case, you know, think of people who really annoy you or have really hurt you, and the best way to start healing that is by sending them love and blessings. Send them loving blessings every single day, but send them love and blessings as many times a day as you can. And the reason that I say that is that your love is still there for them. You know, we love unconditionally. Start loving yourself unconditionally. How did the relationship break down? What was the major, most prominent influencing factor around that breakdown of the relationship? You know, there's all sorts of things. Because hubby don't like seeing his ex. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you know what? That is a really tough situation as well. But the parents of those grandchildren, let me just say, they are old enough to make a decision on how to go about that, unless they're not around. So, you know, maybe a little bit of clarity around that as well. So, you know, if those parents of the grandchildren aren't there, then, you know, that's a different story again, if his ex has control over that situation. But, you know, if those grandchildren, I don't know, how old are the grandchildren? How is the, you know, what are the parents' situation around that? Because really the parents of those children, if they are around, they are completely responsible for their own decisions, and there is absolutely no way that you cannot go and meet them at a park, at a cafe, at a restaurant, you know, at a neutral place where the ex is not. So I just don't see how this has come to this when, you know, there are adults involved in this that can make those decisions. So think about that. And yeah, parents are around, children are 4 and 9. That's they can't make those decisions. But you know what? Those parents of those children, if you have a connection with them and you get on with them, then there's absolutely no reason why you can't make arrangements to go and visit. And you know, if that involves your husband not being involved in that, then you know that's the way it might need to be for a little while until things improve and things change. But you know, your husband, you know, he obviously hasn't moved past whatever the situation with his ex was, and that's his problem. That's not a reflection of you, my dear. So don't let that influence where you go from here. I hope that's helped, Leah. Shazza, hello, welcome, Merry Christmas, and wow, how are we going? We've got, oh my gosh, what, 5 days until Christmas? Wow, that's so exciting, you know, so exciting, so exciting. I love Christmas. I keep saying I love it. I really do. So, okay, who's got some stuff for me today? Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, you're very welcome, Leah. I really hope that's helped. And I would love to know how that progresses. You know, there are situations you can make a decision here. And if you make that decision to move forward with that, keeping that relationship, go you, girlfriend. You deserve to have that opportunity. So take that on and do what you need to do. I love it. Okay, who else has got some questions? What are your goals for 2020? Who here, I tell you what, who here makes New Year's resolutions? That's what I want to know. Karen, hi. Reading, what do you want a reading on? What are you looking for? What answers are you wanting to define today? Let's have a look and see what we can sort out for you. Amy, I pray the hubby realizes his love for the grand. Yes, 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 Amy, yes. Leah, check out that comment from Amy. Go, Amy, that's great. Yes, absolutely 100% true. You know what? Yeah, your love for something needs to be a lot stronger than your dispassionate feelings for the other part of that. So absolutely 100%. Love it, Amy. Well said. All right. Okay. Karen, what's the decision, Karen? I need to know, what are you doing? What's the movement that's going on with you at the moment? Where's the decision come from? What are you wanting to really, what outcome are you looking for? Let's have a look at that. Let's really look at that. Because, you know, I don't know if you've made the right decision. What we need to look at is what's going on for you. What's the outcome and the result that you're looking for, and how do we make that happen? Let's go with that. Okay. Kim, Merry Christmas. I love having you here. Thank you so much. Holly, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Karen, talk to me. Okay, I sold my home and moving. Okay. So at what point did you decide that you didn't really want to sell your home, and now you're having a, you know, sometimes they say buyer's remorse. This is like seller's remorse. So what feelings, when you put the house on the market, what was the situation? When you sold the home, what was the situation? And what were the feelings when you received the contract to sign? That's a really great place to start on this. Senna, hello, hello. I'm not sure if I have a message for you. Tell me. I've got a message for everyone, by the way. Love and joy, and always with respect. Let me have a look at what sort of a message are you looking to receive today, Senna? What's your where's your mind and your emotions at? And what are you looking for? let's have a look at that. So, hey, Kim, I would very much appreciate some guidance for my future. Okay, so Kim, tell me, lovely, what do you want? Just tell me what you want, and let's put some strategies in place for you to achieve them. So just give me a bit of a sentence on what you're looking for. I financial could not live on my own. Okay, yeah. So moving in with family. Okay. All right. So that's always going to be a bit of a challenging situation, Karen. Yeah, moving. That's always going to be challenging. You know, I had my daughter here earlier this year, and you know, for a few months, and it was wonderful to have her here. But she's very much her own person. She's on her own mission. It's a very long time since we've lived together, and as much as we love each other, she did just decide, instead of looking for work around Brisbane, she would go back to her home, where she left, to get some work and do what she wanted to do. So, you know, that was a little bit disappointing when, you know, we'd made some, but it's not my decision, it's her decision. So, and I can tell you that it did get a little bit frustrating while she was here. So I know that if you're going to move in with your family, it is very likely going to be a temporary situation. And, you know, when it's a temporary situation, you are in a position where perhaps you're going to start saving some money, and setting yourself up a little bit. But how much what's your financial story? Because if financially you couldn't afford to live on your own, then financially in the future, you may get the same result. So what's your money story around? You know, what was the meaning of money when you were growing up? And what's the meaning of money now to you? Because I can give you some fantastic words and affirmations to use around that. We'll make a new friend in the community. Yeah, absolutely. What I would do, I would first of all go into a bit of solitude around what your thoughts are and your feelings are. And I would write down exactly, in a very descriptive sentence, exactly what you want from that move. So what sort of relationships do you want to build with your family? Like you say, you're looking to make new friends in the new community. So what sort of friends do you want to make in that community? Are you looking for some sort of opportunities that might financially be able to help you out? You know, because if that's what you want, then write down exactly what that looks like for you. Write it down and really, hi Brian, how are you? Write it down and really look at how you can make that happen. You know, not how, you don't need to know how, you just need to know exactly what you want. Write these affirmations down every single day, because the more you physically write with pen and paper, the more your subconscious accepts. So you have to understand that your subconscious mind has been programmed to whatever you, however you were brought up, what the language was around every subject and topic, relationships, money, finance, career, you know, all of these things. Did you have to work hard for your money? Well, you don't. Money comes easily and effortlessly, and you receive financial abundance surprises on a daily basis. You know, all of this wording, this is the sort of affirmations you want to be writing, because they can really bring such a powerful impact. And really believe it. Like, take yourself to a place where you really believe it. I wave my hands around an awful lot. I'm so sorry, but I'm very passionate about what I do. So yeah, I mean, these are really, really great ways of being able to move forward with that. So Yeah, absolutely. You know, do all of that stuff, and you're definitely going to find some results come through. Karen, I just want to know if I'm going to work out, if it's going to work out. Oh, Karen, sorry, I've got two moving people here. I confused myself. So, Karen, that was all for you. Huh? If you want it to work out, it will work out. What do you want from that move? Do you want it to work? So, write down exactly in very descriptive words what that looks like. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am living with my family in whatever the name of the community is, and I have I have a great network in the present tense. I have a great community and network around me that support each other. And, I'm working in this, whatever sort of work you want to do, make it now, make it in present, feel it, get into that emotional. What does that make you feel like when you sit in that, and you write that out when you're in that emotional feeling and response of present tense, because that will really change. That will be so powerful and change everything that you do. If you don't want it to work out deep down, then it's not going to work out. But all this in a positive sense is going to lift your frequency, which will start vibrating to the universe on that level, and you'll start attracting exactly what you're feeling. The universe doesn't differentiate between imagination and reality. It only differentiates between the frequency that you're vibrating on and the belief that you feel within. So you can vibrate at a higher frequency, but if you don't truly believe it, the universe is going to take the belief. So remember that. That's really important. Holly, I have moved hoping to make a new... okay, yeah, I totally confused that up. I'm so sorry. So Holly, the same applies for you, darling. So just work through all of that, the same information. I would like to take steps forward on a spiritual journey. Okay, Kim, if that's what you want, that's exactly what you will get. If you feel it, if you believe it, the same, Kim, as Holly and Karen, write it down. How does that look? Step into how that would make you feel. Now that I am doing whatever the work is, name it, on a daily basis, I am so grateful, so happy and grateful now that this is occurring, and that I have, if it's attracting clients, now that I'm attracting X number of clients, what does your client look like? Are they peaceful? I'm guessing if they're on a spiritual journey, they're peaceful, they're harmonious, they're grateful, they're self-investing in their own education for their own journey. So all of this has to be really descriptive on what you want. So write it all down very, very, very positively. Only use positive words, and make this happen. What's the financial abundance that you want behind that? Just because you're on a spiritual journey doesn't mean that you don't have, that you don't make money. Money is really important, whether you think it is or not, and it should be in your top 3 priority listings of what you want in life. If it's not, you're not going to get the money you want and the lifestyle that you want to live. So money is super important, super important. In fact, money is my number 1 list when I'm writing up my affirmations, because if I don't make money, I can't support the people I want to support, and I can't do the work that I want to do. Now you can have passive income coming through. It doesn't have to be through your work. If you want to generate a passive income through other areas, that is absolutely fantastic, if that's going to allow you to do the work you want to do, if you don't want to get paid for it. But I don't really know anyone who really doesn't want to get paid for the work that they do. Richard Branson's not going to do things for nothing until he's got the money to do that, make that choice. So you've got to fill your own cup first, and anything then overflowing can then go to the community that you want to pass it on to. Hopefully that helps. Sina, I'm working in marketing, but I'm feeling tired and not joy. I was having a big purpose, and then I am feeling lonely with my purpose. Beside that, I'm alone long time ago, not love relationship and feeling overwhelmed. Okay, so you, Sina, just a question. Are you working for yourself, or are you working for somebody? Because let's have a look at that. I actually, in fact, Sina, I think you need to book a call with me. It's absolutely free. But if you book a call with me, there's more to this than what you've put in there. That, you know, it takes a lot for me to answer that, because I have to go backwards and forwards with a lot of questions, and I can do that much easier on a one-on-one Zoom call with you. So if that's something that you want to do, please do. I will put a link in at the end of this where you're going to be able to make an appointment with me and let's have a chat, because without that, I can't help you sufficiently enough to be able to get, because it's so much backwards and forwards, and sometimes it's still not clear. Welcome, Cherie. Hi there. Christmas is always a sad time. Lost family and family realities, which are relatives, I think, which are not positive, but it is a date, the milestones, memories and feelings, of course. And Cherie, love and blessings to you. Can everybody send Cherie some more love? Send out the love and make her feel very special, just like we did with Colleen. So Cherie, love to you, my darling, from my very full heart to yours. And yes, of course, there's going to be reminders at Christmas time. And I'm so sorry to hear that you've lost loved ones and relatives at that time. Christmas time can be a very sad time for some people. But you know what? You have great memories with these family and family members. And it's so important that you remember the good things that they brought to your life. And let's face it, you know, they did bring some good things to your life. And know that all of these people are at peace, and they wouldn't want you to feel sad. They would not want you to feel sad and unhappy. They would want you to really go on your own journey now and start looking for all the things that make you happy. You know, doing the things that make you happy. Go to the beach if the beach is something you like, or go to the forest if that's something you prefer. You know, start doing things around Christmas, around the time that this all happened, that lifts you, because you don't want to go down that track. You know, that's not a nice track to go down. And you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. And until you can find some more happiness within yourself, then you're not going to find happiness anywhere else, because you totally create your own happiness. Nobody can make you happy. Nobody can give you happiness. That's all within yourself. So you've got to break through these sad emotions and remember all the great things that they brought to your life. So remember that. Okay, darling. Pat, hi, I would like some guidance, please. And thank you. Pat, what would you like some guidance on? What area of your life are you looking to improve? Jody, goal for 2020 is to get on top of your health so as to have success in my home healing. Very nice. I like that, Jody. I'm physically being stopped at the moment by my health. Okay. Before we go down that track, what I will say is anything that affects your health, is always due to an emotional experience. Now, doctors won't tell you that. They definitely won't. And I'm not a doctor, and I believe doctors do serve their purpose. But health is always attributed to an experience that emotionally affected you in some way. So next I will ask you, what is the health issue? Because, you know, there's some stuff there. I'm very experienced in some areas because in the past, I've had my own health issues fixed like that when I got away from general practitioners, and sought alternative medicines and alternative what's the word? My gosh, alternative. I'm just so blank. Something's blocking me now. Okay, so Jodie, I must have picked something up from you. Treatment is the word I'm looking for. Holly, yes, perfect. Love this thing. I love this too, Holly. And I love you being here. Thank you so much, you beautiful soul. Affirmation, money flows to me freely. Always. But affirmation is, I am so happy and grateful now that money flows to me freely and easily every single day. Just a couple of tweaks on that, but it's perfect. Kim, thank you so much. Oh, you're very welcome. Look, Kim, I do this because I love it, and I know how much it changes lives. You know, I've had a lady who actually just happened to hit this page and come onto a live of mine a number of weeks ago now. And she booked a call with me, and do you know, within 1 week, she landed 4 new roles in her work within a week. Now, if you allow the flow of your energy, your frequency, your vibration, and you believe it with all your soul, then you can too do this. So it works. I know it does. There's a testimonial on my there's reviews on my pages. So please go and have a look. You know, I know what I'm doing, and I love doing what I'm doing. And thank you so much, Kim. I'm so grateful for your beautiful words. I feel like I've lived a lifetime of challenges until, you know, I probably started my my journey of spiritual belief and law of attraction and all of that well into my 40s. So, you know, 20 something years later, here I am, being able to really give people what they want. I am an irresistible magnet for all that belongs to me by divine right. I have such a hard time staying focused. Yes, Amy, you know, some days I'm so distracted when I'm trying to do some things as well. And it's because sometimes you've just got to walk away and you've just got to do it. But you know what? This all comes with discipline. It all comes with daily. I work on myself every single day. Every single day I do things to, you know, make sure that I keep creating so that, and I keep growing so I can give you all of this. And, you know, I have a business coach. In fact, I have 2 business coaches, and I have them because, you know, you can't do it on your own. You know, anybody who says they've done it on their own is not is not being honest, because you cannot do it on your own. Everybody needs mentors and coaches. Richard Branson, Oprah Winfrey, they all have mentors and coaches that guide them, support them, challenge them, and give them, you know, opportunities to be accountable. You know, I have an accountability partner. So everything that I do, somebody else is keeping me on track. So all of that is massive. You know, all of it is massive. So, you know, don't do it on your own. If it's not me that you're working with, find somebody that can support you. You know, I have clients all over the world. And, you know, I have 6-week coaching programs, 6 months and 12-month coaching programs. The 6-week coaching program will catapult you in 6 short weeks with an hour or so coaching. It's one-on-one. You get to live in my life, you know, once a week. If that's something you want, then message me and let's do this, because this will keep you accountable. I will make sure that you get done what you need to get done in order to get where you want to be. And yes, I will challenge you. I will challenge you. So, you know, I love, because when I challenge my clients, they go, oh, no way. There's no way I'm going to do that. I'm like, okay, let's just stop. And we reframe it, and I work with them. And you know what? They achieve over and above what I've challenged them for, because they sit in it. So know that. That's Amy. Sina. Thank you. You're very welcome, Sina. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Cherie, my pleasure, darling. Kim, they will be by your side, Cherie. Yes, totally. They're always with us. We've just got to take the happy memories out of that and create those things that that bring you a little bit of joy. You know, go and do something that you wouldn't normally do at Christmas time because you've been feeling so emotional, and go out and do it. You know, if that's going to the beach, or if that's climbing a mountain, whatever that is, go and do it. Go and do it, because that will lighten the load. And grief, you know, you're always going to miss them. You're always going to miss their being, but their spirit is always with you. Low blood pressure caused me to near faint. I was on top of the world, really loving doing spiritual work, and have been invited to a psychic fair by my new friends. Then boom, I was driving and almost No, it's not time for you to rest, Jody. It's time for you to push through the fear. This is a shift in your paradigm. So what that means is we all have it. I have it. I have to push through my fear, my terror barriers in order to do it. So there's something there that needs to be done to because this is not stopping you. You're allowing it to take over, and I say that very respectfully. And when you allow that to take over, it's because it's another way of sitting in your comfort zone. It's another way of sabotaging what you really want to do. So there are ways you can do it and do it safely. Many things you can do. Many things you can do. I've actually been in that situation, and yeah, totally been in that situation. 18 months worth of being not able to drive because I allowed it to take over. So I know I can resonate with everything you've said there. And it is self-sabotage, and it's fear of moving forward. Don't like jumping out of my comfort zone. I know that. I know that's exactly what it is. So find a way to do that. And you can do that by writing a very descriptive description of exactly what you want your life to look like. Push through it. You will find a way. If you need some help, you know, let's do it. Let's look at, let's have a call and talk about whether or not you want me to coach you through it for 6 weeks. Kim, if you are I'm over 60, darling. My secret is I love doing what I do. I eat healthy, I exercise, well, probably don't exercise now as much as I should have, as much as I used to. And that again is my sabotage. It's the first thing I give up when I get hectic. So that's what I do. You know, I'm currently, the 2 weeks leading into Christmas, I'm doing a complete liver detox. I am eating the foods that boost, the superfoods that boost my liver, and your liver will always bring you down. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I love it because then I can go into Christmas, and as soon as Christmas is over, I do it again and come back to where I need to be. So, and I think I have pretty good genes as well. Hi, Margaret. Hello, welcome, darling. Prayers and white light, yes. Prayers and white light to Cherie, always. Jody, thank you. My pleasure. Thank you so much, Jody. Absolute pleasure. Margie, I want to hear from Mum and Dad. Okay. So there may be some information already passed on that might have come from them, but I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. I don't know if I can get anything through. Let's have a look and see what happens. My hips have been hurting and a lot lately. Do you have any idea why? Thank you. Hips are part of your movement. Walking, taking a leap forward. Kim, what is it now? Just Kim, just sorry, I'm just going back through the messages because you want to take steps forward in your spiritual journey. There you go. Do some lunges, love. Do some lunges. And open up. Do some yoga. Actually, yoga's great. Yoga's great. It's really good movement for around your hips, and you're stretching out your torso from the top of your, legs. And, some of the positions are really challenging. But doing the yoga, you don't have to do it perfectly, but if you start doing it, you will get better and better and more flexible. So start doing that. If you sit and work a lot from the computer, you will find that that is also. But funny how you want to take steps forward in your spiritual journey. And I'm not laughing at you, please trust me. And yet you have a problem with your hips. Kind of matches a little bit there. In fact, a lot there. So bear that in mind. Where am I up to? Oh my gosh. Kim, Donna, oh my God, thanks. Very welcome. You're very welcome, Margie. You're very welcome. So, at some point, something will just come out of my mouth. Oh my gosh, can't believe it's 10 to 12. Where has the last 15 minutes gone? Oh my gosh. Wow. How exciting. I love this. This is why I love doing this show. Something might just come out of my mouth randomly, Margie, and I don't know if that message is for anyone, but it might. How would love respond? I don't know. What does that mean? How does love respond? Don't know what that is. If what was your relationship with them? I'm picking it was pretty close, and that they're no longer here, and that for some reason I'm now sitting here picking my finger, which I don't do. So is that something your mum used to do? Ah, yes, Kim. I believe that's very highly likely. So, you know, if you want some help, I don't know. I'm here. I'm here to help you. Margie, I'm interested to know what you think about that. Right, I've got to get a link here to you guys to just actually, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I haven't left you. Yes. Yes, the finger, picking the finger. Is that what you're saying yes to, Marky? That's so bizarre. I don't do that. And for some reason, it's really annoying me now. So if that's the case, that's amazing. Not really. I know that I can do that. I just don't always bring it in. It doesn't always just happen either. So, okay. I'm going to pop a link in. I've just got to bring it up. Oh, what have I done with it? I don't even know what's going on here. Something's stopping me, and I don't know what it is, and it's quite frustrating. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. I've got it. So we are going to look at putting this link in. Gosh, it's 7 minutes to go. And here we are. So I'm just going to pop this in. You can book a call with me to talk about whether or not you want to move forward with some coaching. As I said, I have a 6-week program that will really catapult you with that. It will give you an idea of how I work and how I operate, and you will get so much out of that. So I didn't feel like, oh, you didn't feel like they loved you. Is that, did she used to sit and pick her fingers like that though? So, and it's funny how when I was looking for my link, I was kind of a bit blocked. So maybe that's you blocking them. It's really, really very, very strange. But maybe that's helped. Because they will be at peace with everything. For you, though, you need to be at peace with it too. So there's, you know, an opportunity as well to maybe just book a discovery call with me we can have a look at how you can work through that. So that will be this second link. Why didn't that put a link in? Technology has been really quite surprisingly weird this week. There we go. Oh, that's the same link, but that's okay. One will be for a coaching call, which is different. So you need to be very precise about what you're asking for, so that we can have a look at and see whether you're ready to take on a coaching. And the second one is if you want to do a discovery call, so we can just have a look at, what's going on. Oh, she did. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. All right, so she's still picking her fingers then. That's funny how would love respond came out. I don't know. I do have a book called that sitting there, but it was telling me to use it. So that really matches up with what you're telling me. Yes, definitely book a call, because I can have a look at some stuff to help you work through that, so that there's no good going on and carrying this with you, especially now that they're gone. So it's really important that you move through that, and I can definitely give you some ideas to work around that. So, oh God, now my second finger. I'm going to sit on my fingers so I don't do it, because it's not something I do. Maybe she's trying to really pass something on to you, and maybe that how would love respond is exactly what she's asking you. Maybe that's the question she's asking you. Oh, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing. There's a bit of a delay between BeLive and Facebook, and I'm watching myself jump on top of my hands. So I'm so sorry. Please, I'm not laughing at you, Mangi. It's a very sensitive subject, and I totally respect everybody that comes on this show. So yeah, some interesting stuff came out of that today. That's really interesting. Really, really interesting. And, this is why I love what I do, because there is so much that we get to create together. And that's what I love. That's my gift. That's what I give you. So, I love it. So 2 minutes to go. May each and every one of you really do everything possible to get some joy out of your Christmas. Love the ones that are with you. Send light and love and blessings to those that aren't. Take a moment to remember the ones that you've lost. And more importantly, remember to make the most out of you. Because every single day you have the opportunity to be extraordinary. And without being extraordinary, then you are settling for something less than. And you all deserve a life of choice, of wealth, abundance, creativity, discovery. And on that note, I am going to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I will be here next Friday, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to hear how each and every one of you managed to get through your Christmas, and whether or not you've applied any of the information that I've given you. So until next week, love and blessings to everyone. I have such a full, grateful heart, and I will see you all next Friday. Bye.